and the mic is in the on position. Click into it and hopefully we'll hear ourselves talking. Hello? Yes, he's clicking into something. He's always bloody clicking into something, that boy. I get the headset in. Craig's in the house. Deck's in the house. Hello, gentlemen. Let me get this chat popped out. Pop out. I don't know what's wrong with my sexy library, so I don't, boys. Look. I go into my collection, and I mean the one that Glasgow has made me is sending me out with a big red face, so I'm going to have to change it. See if this one works. Rain's in the house. Right, let me do that wee control plus button again. 125% sorted. Another evening of fine LOLs. I have actually been grinding offline, believe it or not. And I thought to myself, I've not been asleep yet. I've still not been asleep. Stayed up all night there last night again, having my junior after he came home from work. And then up this morning and stuck the game on and done a wee bit of time trial. And then in and out of it. A few times time trialing, and then I've been racing. I must have done 15 races probably, grinding a wee bit. Right, let's get ourselves in for the next one anyway, because we're only after, we've had a couple of good ones there with Mohammed. Hopefully this library will work. Not sure what's wrong with the other one. Cars is in the house. Hello, Cars. Thanks for hopping in, lads. I might look a wee bit tired. I am. I've been playing this here and trying to help keep me awake, because I'll sleep tonight alright. I'm absolutely shattered. How are yous anyway? I was keeping an eye on Ali in the background there. I'm not sure how long they have left, but they're looking hot favourites. Who's hosting whose birthday, Labby? It was his birthday a couple of days ago, wasn't it? Sending birthday cake. JJ's is what? JJ's is on the 8th or the 9th, which must be very soon. This is the 6th. Daz is in the house. Thanks for hopping in, guys. Whose birthday are you talking about? And yes, look what it did. Look what it did. I improved my lap time with that bit of time trial. I started off time trial. I spent a couple of stints in the Hurricane, so I did, because I watched its lap. There's a lot of potential in it, like, so there is, but hard to hit the kind of lap. I couldn't get within 2 tenths of my Sirocco time, even though there felt like there was plenty of potential in it. Cadge's birthday, Labby, right? Three minutes to the hour one. First one of the stream, but I've had a quite lot of races over the last 4 hours, maybe. Carhall is in the house, or Susan, I think that is. Susan is gonna be here soon. She's heard that race B was available down there. Looking forward to next week's race B as well. It'll be a bit hectic probably in Group 3, so it will, but it just still be fun. If we can grind it a bit in qualifying tomorrow, then it'll maybe be a half decent week, being able to try and get the main account back up to where we were. What is it? Rain, talk to me. What have I missed? What did you ask me? Only if you feel like it, you said. If you intend on just doing some daily race B, that's all good. What did you ask me, Rain? Ask me again, please. I must have missed that message. Were you asking me something about the birthday stream or something? Are you guys having a birthday stream? And you're inviting me to it? Is there free drink? Will there be bubbly? Damo in the house. How have I gone from a P10 to P9 on the list? Have I dumped a friend? No, not that I know of. Not that I know of. Definitely not. I don't know what's wrong with my sexy livery. Yeah, it used to be 48. I didn't think the last time I looked it was 48 on the friends list as well. Don't know what's wrong with my sexy livery that Glaze gave me. It's not loading up for me. Oh. Driving too fast, the livery fell off. I definitely left a couple of pieces of it on the dash again, for sure. "10 seconds. Hopefully I'll continue doing what I have been doing. I'm not sure what I'm up to now in my DR, like, but we've been getting good steady results, so I have plenty of bubbly to be sure about. We can take our time. I wonder if Mohammed's still here. Mohammed has been in our last 3. Was he back for more? He's won the last 2. Oh, you're back to P10 again? Who was it missing then? You've had things go missing as well that you've saved, lost 38 replays. Hopefully I'll be able to get that there at their library to work again, the Glasgow made. It was a cracker. Although we do have our very own personalised backup library. Muhammad's back, Kingo's back in the house. Ben Aggie, right, he's a new guy. Kingo and Muhammad are spot on. Haven't raced with Mr. Ben Aggie in front of us. The guy behind us as well has been racing really nice with us. A friendly bunch of guys, but Mr. Aggie is new to this friendly bunch. Was he gonna kick up a whole pile of shit? Let's make friends with him. Have a good race, good luck. I'm up to 72.8. Right, we've done all right. We've done well. Back up in the 70s. We'll see where we end up the night. We'll average out somewhere. We couldn't get any higher than 75 the last time, even on a track that we liked. We ended up, it was hard to win a race, and if you got second place you were losing points. I don't think I've ever got up any more than a 75 something. Thank you, Craig, thank you. Hopefully that's still on for me there. The bloody thing it says it disconnected, but then under it says successfully connected again. Leon Grains is in the house. No, you're a bot or something, I think. I've seen that verb before. Excuse me. Thank you, Craig. Right, Mr. Oggy, the new man in town. Oh, that distracted me. I had a touch of the brakes and everything. So I did. Thank you, thank you. He's been very nice with us. Mohammed getting away though. Oh, if the library goes missing. Something about re-downloading it. Oh! Come on, take that stuff fully, man. Bit of time lost there. He's been too nice with it. Both of us lifting off. I tried to hand it over on a plate to him. If you re-download it, it's normally back again. Right. Drove off the track. Just out of the flow. Your man is almost having a whiff of slipstream. If he gets a whiff of slipstream, the wind could be back on. And two boys start having a couple of side-by-sides. He's definitely got a whiff of slipstream now. Me and him need to make friends. Oh, the race is about to start going down for the win. The guy behind is still in with a dig as well. Come on. M2's about to have a race. Me and him trust each other. More might be available. He didn't trust us, he went defensive still. The boss is on the radio. He wants a bottle of bubbly. Keep missing that one. Oh! Well, it wasn't a bottle of bubbly that we thought was going to come our way. Although now there is a bottle of bubbly number 2 available. Yeah, we're not getting that back. He said right before doing up, down, left, right, square, square, O, axe, triangle, and Nitros kicked in over the finish line. A bottle of bubbly to start us. Neil is in the house. Thanks for hopping in, guys. R.I.P. Mohammed. Was it Mohammed? It was Mohammed. Oh dear. Tim's in the house. How are yous? What are yous up to this evening? Who are you nosying on? I was nosying on Ali, keeping an eye on Ali. It looks like they're going to win that. Hot favourites. The bookies have stopped taking bets. Thank you, cars. Thank you. There is a bit of a pit fight between Mr. Power and Indica. Mr. Power indicates that Mr. Indica is an unfair clown. Mr. Lijazzo has told Mr. Smoke too much. You're dirty. You a plus pig, says Tiny to Mr. Powers. More dirties being threw out. Was this going to explode into foul and abusive language? I wonder. They're still on the pens. They're not happy. They still feel like they need to say more. You go out. Oh, they're all arguing as to who gets to stay at the after party the longest. Maybe you leave the after party first before me. And Mr. Indica throws it at you lose. Don't think so, but sorry if I did wrong. There's still people on the pen. I'm hanging about. You never know what's going to happen here. All the secrets and stuff will be told to each other here once. There's only a couple left at the party. Pen pals? They've got to be pen pals. They need to swap addresses. Everybody. Flies is in the house. How are you? Thanks for hopping in, sir. We've been grinding the day, Flies. I got my time. I got the I got into the 40, whatever 40 it was I wanted into. Well, I did it. What was it? I want to say 44, but I think it's probably 45. Tim has got an idea. Spam that idea. Capital letters in the chat, Tim. What is this idea? Because I know how to do polls now. I can run a poll about your idea. And the chat will tell you exactly what to think of your idea. The pressure's on the man now. I'm sure he's sitting at home now with what he thought was a badass idea, starting to second guess himself. You was thinking you could do a live DJ set while I stream, like your own music and all, and it definitely wouldn't get into trouble. Like a disco night. I would like to. I don't know about. Well, I'm in a race and all now. I mean, so don't like music in the background whenever I'm in a race. I mean, but I would love to be able to see the way this picture of me. I can only make it a certain height. If I get Streamlabs at some point, I'll get a wired connection. And if I have Streamlabs, I mean, sorted and learn how to use it, then my point was, I've lost my point. What was my point going to be, Stephen? It was a good damn point. Aye, then I could just have a stream of the bar. So I could. With a bit of music and all going. Even that there would be, I mean, would be fun. That would be like a new game, tell me. If all of a sudden at the click of a button, my big face is the whole size of the TV screen. I'd probably scare myself, like I would shite myself. So I would, but I could move the camera and then And then I wouldn't have to play a game. I could do a waffle stream. Hello, having a whiskey tonight. Your DJ is Techno Tim. See, Fraga just took the top spot with a 45.7. What was it I got down to? Oh, you're talking about in Suzuka. I got myself down to a 144.899, which I like to call a 144.8. Creative Commons, I mean, so no copyright. So how is that done? You just open a party from wherever you're standing doing the decks. You just open the party and me and you's in a party. Hopefully the mics will be nice and clear. At the end of each race, you can come in with the mix. JJ's in the house. Hello, JJ. JJ, when's your birthday? The 8th or the 9th? This is the 6th. So, just tell me what day it is. It's next what? Your birthday's next what? And is there anything that you would like me to do online for you? See that, and I'm only due to on Wednesday then. Tim says, I could stream live on PlayStation. Need to find a way of using the PS sound card. Well, you know me. I'll not know how to do now. Only join your party. 6 seconds. Ready for another one. Cue the chain. Do you talking, old Tim? What sort of DJ are you? Are you just a mixer? Or else are you, come on DJ, pump this party? Huh? You're going to be giving us a wee touch of yourself as well as the music? Mohammed's back, Kingo's back, Lucas back, all lemons were clean. I haven't had Mr. Power on the ass area yet, but hopefully the other 3 ahead, if we can hang on lemons, we'll drop Mr. Power. No MC work, there's no MC work. Have a good race, good luck. Mohammed, Kingo, Lucas, Power. I can't say. Oh, I should have threw one at them as well, because he said to me about half a dozen races ago, nice to see you again. And I've not been in touch with him. Gonna have to start making a big thing of this after party and all. So we are. Who hangs about at these after parties after the races? We're going to need to start creating some entertainment at these after parties. I know sometimes there's pit fights and all, but some pink elephant rides or something. Encourage people to hang about at them. You're fast, have a good race, he says. Stop it, I'm blushing. Didn't Key say the DD is much better? I only caught a tiny bit of Key, but that must have been a tiny bit that I caught of him, because I heard him driving and saying, oh, this is so much easier, so he likes it. I'm not sure what he was on. go to your SoundCloud page. You've got, I don't even have SoundCloud, never heard of SoundCloud in my life. What bass? Yeah, I have. I'm on a G29. If that's what you're asking in terms of bass, or if you're asking in terms of, I'm on a DIY rig. Can we hang with a big bottle of bubbly at the front? It was time to find out. Ah, Lucas, man, trust me, man, trust me. Oh, just like that, the slip was gone, he needs to trust me. That was shite from us. Leaders are having a side by side though. Mr. Parr, be nice. Be nice, Mr. Parr. He was nice. All back on again, all back on again. Oh, that was shite. Oh, oh. Bring it back to me. Important now, the guy behind keeps his patience with us. And surely they're a bit close to nail the life out of us again. Oh, he's dropped a wee wheel. I'm still thinking of that big bottle of bubbly at the moment. If us three are nice with each other like boys, we can just drive up on the back of him again. Nearly there, like. I think it's maybe almost time to stop thinking about the win. Last lap. Hard to get anything done on two of them now from here. Maybe one of them at the top of the hill. What do I think? No, go on, Mohammed. Lunge him. You know you want to. Nothing to be had. A nice race though, a nice race. Or was there something to be had? No. Okay, thank you. You really want to get this finished tonight. Just right. You're almost finished. Your video, are we all going to be treated to another Fly Stagger video shortly? Tim says I'll be free in about 20 minutes, just making a wee cup of tea. Not a problem, sir. Dak loves himself a wee game of tea. Why wouldn't he? The worst position on the track, 4th place, almost a bottle of bubbly, almost on the box. If it was the Olympics, it would almost be a medal. Actual tea. Oh, why? I know you boys say tea in terms of your dinner. I'm having my tea means I'm having my dinner. It doesn't just mean you're having a cup of tea. Enjoy your dinner. I had a couple of burgers not long ago. Anything happening at today's after party? See, here's a private conversation. Your man's just asked him what happened. Wormo is about to spill the beans. We're about to find out what happened to him. I wonder what kind of story. BA race from me. A ba race. Not sure what that meant. Didn't make a lot of sense. Not to me. Bad. It was a bad race for him. Your guy's on the pen now. Apologies being handed out and everything. Can I send you a friend request? I'm telling you, this is where the party starts. Can I join in that? Let's play a game sometime. That was fun. Can I send you this friend request? party getting started properly now. Talking about adding each other's friends and everything. They're on the pen. Go on, I dare you to add me. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Where did you get that one from? I didn't even know. There's one that says that's a good idea. I'll see you again. You're fast. That's a good idea. That was some clean driving. Telling like who? This is why you hang about at after parties. Look at that. Until we were kicked out. Until Mr. Turismo closed the doors. That might just be a friend request. Right bloody now. Would you believe it? It was. We'll accept that one. We've got another one from Mad Matthew. We've got another one from Carhal. And one from the Dementalist. See what happens at the after parties. Dinner's 4 or 5 o'clock, like Sunday dinner. Tea is tea time. Alright, in the evening. Oh, get ticked in. 4 minutes, loads of time. I wonder how Ali and Benson are getting on. They were in the lead. I ain't gonna have a nosy. Keys on doing a daily race test for tomorrow. Oh, there's usually Ang Bidget and Luca sometimes even get on and do practices on a Sunday. But it'll be race C practice. They'll not be doing any race B practice. A friend request from Mohammed. He wasn't even at that after party. He just heard the rumours. Scotty, can I send you a friend request? Yes, of course, man, of course. Jack, did you improve your time? Scotty, you aren't allowed to accept friends with a faster time than me, says Damo. That's not fair. I must have just accepted one, because Damo is no longer. Where was he knocked down to? Oh, Mad Matthew has jumped up in there, and Mohammed has jumped up in there. I'm out of the top 4 now. Still have a pit party though. Don't tell JJ, because he'll steal that pit party when he shouldn't be allowed. He's already got his main account up there. Damo down to 14th. Unfortunate, sir. Darren clinging on to the top 20. With one of his accounts. Craig's in the top 20. Top 10s. Carhal. Susan. JJ there. Spain Collector's writing quick as well. And Ginger. Jerry is in the house. Hello Jerry. Thanks for hopping in. Things are getting tense, says Damo. I am still in the top 400 just. Matthew's in the house. Hello, Matthew. Thanks for hopping in. You're just outside the top 100. So am I in the top 100? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Matthew? I like Matthew. I like how Matthew talks. He doesn't say things directly, tell you, but in a roundabout way. Are you telling me I'm in the top 100, Matthew? JJ can't be ours time trialing again. Good, good. I'll maybe hang on to that top 5 then. And you're at the top anyway. You don't need an hour count up there. Mohammed in the house. Thanks for hopping in, sir. I haven't seen you stream in about 600 years. How are ye? I'm not bad looking for 640 odds. Sure I'm not. I've aged quite well. So have you. I think you're still a teenager, Mohammed. Nice to see you again. I'm spot on, sir. I'm spot on. Dak, he did a small bit of quality last night. A few new times, then he abandoned it to join in with the Sambas. And who can blame the man? Who can blame the man? Exactly, so I am in Scotty is P70 in the top 100. I'm in the top 75, baby. The top 75. Oh, time has passed once again. Muhammad was back, Kingo was back, Lucas was back. The top 5 were all very friendly, nice guys. Haven't had any incidents and any accidental wee nudges here and there. Have always lifted and apologised for. So it should be another nice, clean race. Unless the guy in 6th place, the unknown commando, he's got a bit of a scurry name. And like kind of stylish letters to his name as well. No, they've just went back to bog standard letters now. That's the way to have a good race. Good luck. Yeah, JJ's time, I know. JJ's time was hard to get to. After I was over the moon at their time, it started getting very frustrating for me. I don't know. I done 2 full stints. I mean, there were. I was getting the chicane pretty consistent. I mean, following. I mean, the fastest time in the Sirocco. I think it was Kaj's lap, and then I just went for about a fucking hour altogether, and I couldn't drive around the last corner because I watched the replay and about changing up into 4th, and then for an hour it's like I couldn't find my own fast line, even in 3rd gear around it. Once I started looking for that 4th, I just forgot how to take that corner, and it took me the guts of an hour before I got that corner half decent, and then near straight away when the time came. As soon as I got the flow in the last one. Get that podium. Hughie's in the house as well. Go get them. So you will. I like the way Hughie thinks. Hughie's a clever man in my books. I'll not have any of you tell me anything else. Hughie knows what he's talking about. Let's do this stuff. A bottle of bubbly, surely. It's right there for us. We can almost touch it already. Go, go, go. Mohammed, near dropping the slip. don't think he has, like, but he almost did. Guy behind is close enough to sand it, but I don't think he will. A shitload of people still in a chance of the win. Let me make friends with you, Lucas. Let me make friends with you, man. Come on, out you come. Good defensive there, first and second, just drive away from us. Oh, I was greedy. I was a wee bit greedy. Still all there, but 5 of us there. Oh, guy behind almost collected us. Don't lose it, don't lose it. Don't, come back. Come on. Need a good sector now through this. Oh, we stayed beside by them. Well, that'll work out just a treat. That's a treat. We'll be back on it. Surely they're too close to slow each other down again. Let me... Oh, he sent it. He's seen one slipstream and wanted to go from one to another. Let me squeeze in the way out there. Get in. Over there. Oh, they're gonna drive away. They drove away. Does he want to pass now, or is he going to make friends? Go on, I dare ye. Tap it. You know I love it. And that one we tap might just have us back in it, surely. The one side besides. Oh, 2, don't go. 3, certainly don't go. Right. Look at your own line. Chill out. He's close enough behind me to send it, but again, I don't think he will. Oh, come on. It was not a good one for us again, like, so it wasn't, but we're clinging. And shit's about to hit the fan there. Look at them. They're all getting a bit spicy. Oh. One lap to go. They were trying to sort it out amongst themselves. They still haven't sorted anything out at the moment. 1 lap to go, so we'll send it. Try and get one down at least. Oh, there was a sexy green car there, sir. Oh, where to go, what to do? Oh, where to go, what to do is right. I would like to be on the inside. pushed him on with a penalty. Oh my goodness. It was a ridiculously badass race at the moment. With 1 lap to go, we put the squeeze. I feel guilty. King was squeezed off there. It wasn't me. I'll keep going. We'll hand that back over at the end of the race. In way of an apology. Oh, get stopped. And smack that man's bum, Mr. Rizmo. He's clearly been a naughty boy. Look at him. Cheated somewhere, so he did. He cheated somewhere. Where's King? King's away back in 6th. Seriously. It's going to be a badass apology. But we'll just send him it in writing. Oh. The guilt. I hate it. I hate that shit. A huge bottle of bubbly in her hands. And we're going to take 6. I hoped he would have hung around the 3rd or 4th place spot, but he hasn't. It was time. There he was. Sorry. And a red face because we lost an extra spot. Wind was in the house. What do you think? Should I have just had that wind, or had the win? Should I have just won that race and then apologised after it? Tell him. Or was that the correct decision? Wind is in the house as well. Thanks for hopping in, guys. We may fire an apology to him as well. We can take our time. Tim would have carried on and apologised. Sorry. Where is it? Kingo. Go on, get on the pen. Tell me you're absolutely fine about it. Mohammed is saying to Kingo, mate, calm down. Chill out, bro. Lucas with a question mark. Not sure. Nothing. Oh. Just apologising. Come a little closer. Mr. Power says, why did I stop on the finish as well? I know I should have I should have took it. All the people in the chat think I should have took that win. Will have lost ratings there and everything. But rumours, there'd be whispers that we're a gentleman. Mr. King didn't even write back or anything till us, did he? They're all complaining about Mr. King as well. We can take our time. let's get this party started now again. That was fun. Can I send you a friend request? You're fast. That's a good idea. Boom, they might have just caught that. Huey, we looked at our own chat a bit later. Felt guilty. I had to. I was debating it, like. I was debating it in the head. But it was my fault. We should have left space for 2 cars. I just have eased off the power out of turn 1, but before the chicane. A friend request received. I'm telling you, that's many friend requests out today, 5 or 6. That's from your man, who've been in the room racing me as well. The after parties are making friends alright today for people in Gran Turismo. Mohammed says that is such a bullshit penalty. I got pushed by Kingo. You had to take the curb. The chicane, I think if anyone hits into the chicane, that's where the red S's I think are coming from. If someone hits the wall in the chicane and it ends up you're the guy behind them and you drive into them, I think that's where anytime you have a red S, that's where you're more likely picking it up. Micro mistake. Massive apologies. I know. I should have just, especially if I hadn't knew everyone was upset with Mr. King as well, I might have just hopped on their bandwagon. Started throwing my own abuse at Mr. King. Haha, what could I said? Hee hee. And then apologies, like. They need to implement an avoiding an accident in the penalty. Yeah, no, the other day I cut the chicane, I hit the chicane, and then a whole pile of fast drivers with loads of speed was heading towards me, so I moved off the track and cut the chicane. I mean, to allow them to hit their own line instead of having to drive into the back of me, and it gave me a penalty for that. Although at the team meeting, like, Mr. Turismo had a big bright red face. He couldn't apologise enough, you know. Do I think the penalty system will be any better? I want there to be a penalty system. That's the first thing that there needs to be, because right now there's not. They've removed their penalty system now, really. It's virtually non-existent. You need to do something ridiculously bad in terms of having contact with our car in order to pick up a penalty. So I just want there to be a penalty system. I don't really care if it's a crap penalty system or not. Like, how bad would it be if they brought out a penalty system and that penalty system was so crap that we would all actually have to race with no contact? You know what I mean? It is meant to be no contact. Like, loads of people say that. I don't believe that. It's not Formula 1. If you're in a Formula 1 race, yes, certainly no contact at all, but a lot of people will tell you, you watch the sportsmanship as well, it'll tell you it's a no contact sport. So even if they bring out a terrible penalty system that hands out penalties for every wee touch, then the top notchers will still end up all up in top notch rooms, all racing with each other. It'll not all of a sudden, the crap penalty system will not mix things up in terms of, yeah, the good guys just learn. It's the changing of the penalty systems and more annoying They have it for a month, and then you start to learn how it works. Right, this is how to avoid penalties, and then they're like, no, how long? We'll make them a lot more harsh, a lot more lenient. All the chopping and changing annoyed me more than any of the penalties. A minute to go. We can take our time. Come a little closer. Let's go over what I had in mind. I really enjoyed their harsh penalties. Whenever they had harsh penalties out, there was about 5 or 6 weeks where they had a penalty system out to where if there was any contact, the car on the outside had the penalty for the smallest of contacts, and I loved that. That made it more like proper racing, more like real life racing to me. Because in real life, if someone gets a nose on your inside, you don't just turn in as if he's not there. I mean, so you don't you. My battery's low. Superhuman hearing off. What a deafened me here. I can't remember what I'm talking about now. Penalties. Mohammed was back. The old guy was back who just sent me a friend request. And then Commando again. No idea. Commando followed closely by an assassin. And then Carhal. Have a good race, good luck. Boom, boom. Everybody, yeah, rock that body, yeah. I have preferred no pens. You've enjoyed it without the penalties. It does allow you to enjoy aggressive racing, for sure. It's good fun as well. I do enjoy aggressive side by side racing. It's good fun, but I'm not sure how that aggressive side by side racing would go down in FIAs. I think there'd be all sorts of F-bombs left on the track. Right, good luck, gentlemen. Number 2 on the door. That's because that boy there, Mohammed, is more than likely number 1. 5 A pluses, 6, 7, at least 7, probably more on that side. Take me away from them, Mohammed. He near dropped the slipstream in the first corner in the last lap. Can we hang with him? No, he's dropped us. Let's flash our lights at the man, just because there's a big dark tunnel here. Oh, we were shite, we were shite. He scraped the wall on the exit. Man behind shooting Sanded. He's close enough to Sanded, but he shouldn't. Oh, he did. Go on, get into the slipstream. Was he in it? Was he in it? He should be in it, I think. Come on, into your slipstream, man, into your slipstream. Surely you're in it. Another couple of flashes of headlights for Muhammad. In it, we've got a sniff of it. That's hanging just about. Did we cling? We're clinging. We're at the party. Officially at the party as well. We're not just looking in the window. Guy behind's dropped. Although he's been better to chicane. Has been a wee bit braver to chicane this lap. So we can keep him out of slip. Oh, that's not going to help. Get back here, Muhammad. Oh, I think he's going to drop it. I think he's going to drop it. Start coming back. Start coming back. He's coming back. Need to close up on him, but oh, that was shite, that was shite. I see you, baby. Let's give him a couple of last lap headlight flashes on the way into the chicane. See how the young man handles last lap flashes. Was he distracted? Oh, he appeared to be a wee bit distracted. He didn't defend that shit. That was sent. What was that Sirocco like? The guy behind is not out of it just yet either. Oh, he's parked it quite beautifully on the apex. Nowhere for us to go. Oh, he's not defending it though. He's not defending it. Guy behind. Close enough for a lunge now maybe as well. He's a better exit than me on this last corner near every time. A threat of one to try and get him offline or something. Because he exits that corner better than me. Every time. Well done, Mohammed. Good drive, sir. Nice race. Nice race. A rocket launcher there at the end would have been handy, wouldn't it? Definitely. I 100% need an actual seat, not my shitty DSE office chair. Tim, buy yourself a car seat, man. A second-hand car seat. Cheap as chips. Yes, I believe JJ's gonna be 14. Thank you, Craig, thank you. You've got your wheel on beside the table and sitting in a wee deck chair. If you have the space, I mean, to have a setup, I wouldn't be spending all that money, like, on how expensive it is when you can build your own out of a couple of bits of wood and a second-hand car seat for next to none. Scotty, show your rig please if you can. I'm not sure if the camera will. Let me stretch it away from it, I'll try. If not, I can do a wee video of it anyway. Oh my goodness, I've been in this way too long today. I'm not sure if you can see it properly. Probably can't. I have my wee laptop sitting here. Makes so you can't. You're not able to see the front wheel of the rig. So you're not. But it's just an ordinary chair, and I've made it out of wood, out of 2x4s. You see it in the bottom. It was not too dark. It's just out of 2x4s. Make sure it is. And we bought that chair for 25 quid, and then we just built. We just stuck a wee wooden door on it and stuck a couple of wheels on it, and a wing, of course, for the aerodynamics. Had to put a wing on it, no. And then of course the fire extinguisher, because health and safety these days are a bit of a hassle. Hopefully that worked a wee bit. No idea really if that did work, but were you able to see that at all? I did do a video on the cave. I'm not sure what has happened to it, to be honest. I thought it was in my waffle videos. I mean, so I did, but I didn't see it the last time I was there. I'll maybe, the next time I tidy the place up, I'll maybe make an RV video on it. Try and get round a bit quicker, but the last video went on a bit, so I can go round all the signs and all. There's a lot of wee. You could come here 20 times and you'd still notice, I mean, different stuff that you didn't notice the first time. We've got that many wee pictures and stuff and hanging about here and there. In we go. A spoiler would do. We've got ourselves a spoiler and everything. Benson, have you finished? Is it over? Did you just get the win? I was keeping an eye on it earlier there before I started streaming. Have you finished, or have you to go back in for an hour stint, or what way is it sitting at the moment? Talk to me. You're hauling ass, man. Damo says, do spin the win with Huey. Huey's bound to have seen that stuff before, guys. We need people who haven't seen it and have no idea, and then it's easy to get excited about. Huey's probably seen that a dozen times. Huey would love a spa day with Lewis Hamilton. Yes, the race is over. You won. Well done. Congratulations. You're OP, man. You're OP in that game now at the minute. I'm not sure how much time or much practice you're putting into it, but your consistency and pace is ridiculous. High up in the lobbies are you now, Benson? Like, is that... I'm not sure how iRacing works in terms of splits and all, but... Are you in split 1 or split 2 or... I mean, does it even tell you that stuff? Huey says, question mark, Huey, are you trying to tell me you've never seen spin to win? What is the spin? Damo's fucking telling Huey to say that. Huey's already seen the video. Damo's saying, oh, go on. Tell him, just act off to say, what is the spin to win? Which you speak of, we'll play spin to win for Huey. It looks like it's going to have to happen. Thanks, Flashmate. Yeah, really enjoying. That was top split as well. Congratulations, man, congratulations. I'm sure you're over the moon. Right, for Huey. We'll make this one for Huey and IDAS then. So we will. Broadcast settings, we'll have 3 minutes there. So let's run through this as quick as we can. Camera video settings. Make that large. Spin that shit round. And I think we are ready to go. We'll come back out. Huey should see some of the most fabulous prizes he's ever seen in his life floating in front of his TV screen now, or whatever he's watching it on. Fingers crossed everyone for IDAS and Huey. Thanks very much for hopping in the stream, boys. Could we get ourselves a drum roll, please? Best of luck, Huey and Daz. Around the spinner goes. Where stops, have a feeling Daz might fucking know. But Huey hasn't got a clue. The Huey don't believe a word you hear. They're telling you lies. They're talking about a shite. Formula 1 race day. Looks, no, it's not today. Probably a cash prize. Looking like the 100 rather than the 50. Or the sim rig. I hope you win your own pick as always, because you'll play a free spin and play it all over again. As it settles down, where is the party monkey? Congratulations, another fabulous winner live on stream. 1 second, apologies that the party monkeys haven't showed up for you just yet. They're on their way. There we go. Congratulations, another fabulous winner live on stream. Names in the back of a drink token. One day, maybe in Belfast, boom boom, we'll lick our autograph, rich and famous, Beijing darts, arcade machine, sorted boys, with a minute and a half left to spare. What was that? Was that like a... And a minute to go. Broadcast settings, advanced settings, camera video settings, and let's reduce that down to medium. What did we think, boys? Was Huey ever so excited there? Yay, a free drink, he says. I know what yous are at. Huey already knew. Huey already knew. Daz certainly already knew. Jerry never got a party monkey. No, we've only started. We were always very, very bog standard, Jerry, here on the Scotty Senior channel. But as you can see, as technology has progressed over the last 3 years, we're not just as bog standard as what we were. We've got wee things. Yeah, it was surprising. It's about time I started making use of those animals. Idal says, Fleisch can have your praise. That's 2 drink for you, Fleisch. Fleisch still hasn't even had his own drink yet. He's driving every time he's been up. First time someone has won that prize in a way, says Dak. I know. Huey would like to thank his manager. Tim has thrown out the congratulations. Mohammed was back. Treviso is in the house in this one, followed by the Orc guy. So the top 4 should be clean, I think. I can't say I remember racing the Treviso guy, but he's on the friends list. He's on the friends list, so we're not scared of him at the moment. The assassin, maybe. Scurry name. All the props came out for Sparkplug, that's right. He loved to spin to win. He was telling his granddad all about it. Get granddad in. If granddad couldn't believe it, if granddad was excited listening to it, well, get that stuff spun for granddad as well. Oh, Mohammed is gone. Good evening, have a good race, good luck. Mohammed must have lagged out there. It's either that or he's afraid of Treviso. I think he's probably lagged out. I don't think he would have seen your man Treviso and all of a sudden had sweaty hands and left. Mohammed, are you still in the chat? Can you tell us what happened, sir? Have you had bad experiences with Mr. Treviso giving you free driving lessons? Is there a bit of fear in you, or was it a genuine lag out? Idals is actually of Irish descent, a grandfather from Dublin, so you can get an Irish passport and everything. He disconnected. Unlucky, sir. I'm counting it as a win over you, Mohammed. It still counts. Technical problems. And you don't even know Treviso. I don't know him either. I hope he's clean. He's on the friends list and he's up in 3rd or 4th place in the friends list, I think. So he's a quick one. Let's hope we didn't add him because he was dirty till us and took us out or something, the way we've added some dirty people. Unusual, you get fast people who are ridiculously dirty. Fast people are usually half decent drivers. This is his first go of the day through the chicane. Oh, you can tell he was nervous through it. The cars behind will be getting a good run on us. Oh, he is nervous. I'll tell you what, we'll get dive on him now, you know, while he's trying to get warmed up. Because he's definitely not warmed up at the moment. Still got it on his leg, he's still got the line. Oh, 3 wide. Parks it quite beautifully on the apex. Oh, why did you move out there? Almost created a save. Again, he was very slow on the entry to it. He's nervous on the chicane for sure. Possible sand. Just because you look nervous and then you slow him down, let me drop. The slipstream maybe? Maybe? What do I think? Oh. It definitely wasn't fast, like it definitely wasn't fast, but we're at the front, we're in control. Nothing for free, man, nothing for free. Surely there's a cutback, someone has to have a cutback on us. No, they didn't. To be more than 3 people at the party, then I don't. Mr. Parr's on his way up. Come on, get out in front of them, get out in front of them, just about out in front of them. Oh. Not going to defend it on him, but he's sending it. No swift back to be had, and don't want to end up on the outside of him just yet. Hopefully it's only a wheel end of it. It's not for keepsies. He nudged the one on the inside. Smart by him, like, so it is. Can't force these two into their own side to side. Might be a wee 2-for-1 sale. Right, we'll try and keep them side to side. And then we'll lift off. Concentrate on our own exit. Oh, oh! One was had. And this is the last lap. Come on, give me a good run up the hill. There we go. That's a good run up the hill. Oh. Oh, nothing looking to do. Nothing looking to do. Oh, for breakfast in the last quarter. Hopefully no penalties or anything for us or red S. Hard for breakfast. Look at how many of them was there at the end of that one. Just find yourselves on the outside with nowhere to go. 9th place from a possible win to 9th. They were all over us. A pack of angry wolves. Oh dear, I know. It was a poor result. It was a nice race, but so it was. It was still a decent race. We can take our. Let's throw it. Congratulations, well done. The two that we were having a race with at the front. Everybody, yeah. What time are we at? 20 past 9. Trevisio's in the house. Hello, Trevisio. That's enough excitement for you. Nice race, sir. Well done. We got smacked down in 9th place in the last corner there. Thanks for hopping in, man. Nice to see you. And again, there was a shitload of people hanging about for the after party. It was around about 9 that all sorts of friendships were made. That was a good race. Congratulations, phenomenal race. That was fun. Just to send a friend request, all sorts of stuff. See you again. Nice. You're fast. Thank you. That's a badass idea. Everybody. Yes, Anju. Have you not been playing the game much? Are you looking forward to Gran Turismo 7? On the way. Everybody, yeah, yeah, rock that body. Are we still up in the 70s, or has those two poor results knocked us way back down into the 60s? Hopefully we're not losing loads and loads of rating for a poor result. You've been off the game, you just hop back on for the end of GT Sport. GT7 looks good, yeah it does, it looks impressive. Hopefully it's online stuff will be as good as this, maybe even a wee bit better. You've got Liverpool in the 5th round, Jerry. A nice match for you anyway. That'll be a good one. I'd be surprised if the BBC or someone don't end up with it. It should be on terrestrial, you'd like to think. We love him, says Jerry. I do like the way Jerry thinks, you know. Has Newcastle played from have bought their new players? Are they? They're still well down there, aren't they? Still fine. Good possibility they could get relegated even with all their money, which would be nice to see. I would like to see them relegated just because they have that money. Let's make it a wee bit hard for them. Let them work for it. Everybody, yeah, yeah. Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on, it's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. Jerry's mum is a Liverpool fan. Ho ho. It'll be divided that day. Excuse me. We should be made for walking, and that's just what I do. Walk on the way. Any of you's interested in the daily races next week then? What about you, Jerry? Will you be doing any dailies next week? Or tomorrow, I should say. I'll try and have a bit of a stint in it tomorrow and set a qualifying time for race B. We're bound to do it during the week, just because it's Sardinia, even if it's mayhem. Cars thinks they're going to lose. I does. Says you're only doing single player / lobbies until you get a new wheel. What wheel were you on? And what happened to it, does? I know, Jerry, he needs to change his attitude for sure. It seems like his samba bus attitude is rolling over into his football supporting attitude as well. He doesn't even try to win the championship. He just tries to help JJ win the championship instead of going for a championship himself. He's going to be renowned as being the slowest samba bus driver in the history of samba bus driving. Damien was back again, who was hauling a lot of ass a couple of days ago. Mohammed is back as well. Top 4 make me feel all nice and warm and safe. Who did we not tag those in? We didn't tag them. He says you'll see next time. He might actually try and win a race next time. Or is he coming up with a whole new tactic of, instead of driving backwards, he's going to drive sideways on the track? I think your tactic would work far better if you just turn round. The backwards, the wet ghosts, you drive straight through a lot of people who you hit. You need almost to hit them in a slower section. If you hit them in a straight, they only lose like a couple of tenths. And whenever cars on you was turning round, like when I turned round and tried to stop at JJ winning, it felt so easy. It did feel so easy because your bus is a wee bit quicker. Anyone who uses those tactics should be able to stop a particular person from winning. If they say themselves, right, he's not going to win, he shouldn't be able to win. Go, go, go. careful, run through that first. Excuse me. 23 legs. It says that there's only bloody 8 on my screen. Thank you very much. Oh. After having a wee wiggle, as if he was too on the fake as well. Ah, Stephen! Still there, got away with it. Oh, Mohammed. Oh, that hurts. That hurts me. I don't even want it off you now, mate. Sitting there. A big penalty like that above your head. handed to it on a plate. Unlucky Muhammad. If it makes you feel any better, sir, even without that penalty, I was planning on pulling a sneaky wee pass on you in the last lap. I was coming up with a sneaky plan. Oh. JJ with a hello. Where did you go? Where have you been? What have you been doing? Are you playing the game? Have you been eating ice cream? McDonald's? Mm-hmm. 185 wins. Well, we're number 3 on the door there as well, so we must be improving. 16 in the house as well. Thank you very much, guys. Anyone who's hopped in, pleasure as always. Thanks for the race. Cheers, Tim. Cheers. Thank you. 20 to 10. Come a little closer. Let's go over what I had in mind. I hardly even have the energy to sing. I better sleep tonight, boys. I better sleep tonight. You've just been on Discord chilling out, JJ. No biz. No any gossip to spread amongst the community. You must have heard some stuff. Tell us the Gran Turismo news. What has been going on the Gran Turismo community Discords and all. I'm sure you're in most of them, involved in every bit of drama or every wee pit fight that you see. I'm sure you're having a nosy. No, I've not been to bed yet, JJ. I've not been to bed yet. Me and Junior stayed up all night last night, and then he went to bed this morning at about 8 o'clock. And then I made myself something to eat, lit the fire again because it was getting a bit cold, and sat on the sofa watching YouTube for a couple of hours, and then ended up just sticking the game on, and I done some time trial in and out of it just to try and keep me awake. And then once I got that time there, I've been in races from I got that time. I've been grinding. It's been a good grinding day for me. Well, I've had 2 bad results, but hopefully it's been a good grinding day. We were up in the 70s again. Didn't stay up all night. The night before I stayed up all night the night before. I mean, so I did, but then I slept all that day. So basically I was sleeping yesterday daytime from about 11 o'clock to maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. I know, my head's up my arse. I need to fucking sort. I need to get something sorted, but I can't do anything anyway. The child's working on the night shift as well, you know what I mean? So whenever he calls to see me, I want to get to spend time with him. So I do. So rather than me send him to bed saying I want to go to sleep, we usually just stick the bed down, stick YouTube or the telly on and chill out with each other. And then the next thing you know, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and he's like, right, I have to go to work in a lot of hours, I'm away up to bed. Are you not getting in, JJ, to do any dailies? Everybody's singing the blues. Cardiff's penalty appeal was a stonewaller in your opinion? I seen like 2.5 minutes of highlights of the United match as well. I thought United had a penalty. I couldn't believe, I mean VAR. I thought the rule was if it touches your hand now in the box it was a penalty. Or did they change that this year again and redefine it? I know the last time I was watching football it was like people were complaining because even whenever it shouldn't have been a handball because it was impossible to get your hand out of the way. It was like, well no, your arm shouldn't have been there. That's a penalty. So I was very surprised that there was no penalty for United with a VAR. Just over 2 minutes and then Indian or one. I think I am, you know, I think I'll see him anymore too. Yeah, I'm feeling a cup of coffee coming on. Or a cup of tea. I'll take a cup of tea. It had to come out. If you heard that, apologies. I couldn't hold that stuff in. Man United should have had a penalty, but they had their chances to win. Yeah, they seemed in the first half they could have had 3 or 4, couldn't they? They didn't. Well, I only seen 2.5 minutes of highlights, but compared to what we have been playing, it seemed like we created a few chances. Middlesbrough's a bit of a bogey team though. Or years ago they used to be anyway. I'm not sure how bogey they've been for us in the last 10 years, but years ago they were always a bit of a bogey team. CR7 is past it. He's not a winger anymore. Sure, he's not. He's a poacher. He scores goals, and that's it. He's still one of the best goal scorers in the world, but I think one of the best finishers in the world, one of the best free kick takers in the world, one of the best headers in the world. Just supply the man. If he had went to Man City, he'd have been fucking winning the Golden Boot if he was playing at Man City and getting plenty of service. You can't expect the man to be tracking back. He's never done that shit. He's never done that shit. I hear loads of people complaining, saying, oh, he's too old, he can't track back, he can't press, this and that. He never done that shit. When his last 2 years playing for United, when he was outstanding, I used to yell and shout watching the man play. He'd have lost the ball and he'd have huffed and puffed and waved his arms, and you'd have been like, for fuck's sake, track back, and then all of a sudden someone else would have won the ball, passed it to him, and he scored another one. It was like, oh fuck. the same boys showing up at the front again. Top 4 still the same. Damo, you sound like you're a Liverpool fan. JJ says Sambas, no. It could go on for too long. I don't have the energy to talk the shite that the Samba bus requires. Let's throw it up. Boom, boom, boom. Singing the blues. And Damien died in the chicane in the last one. He needs to make sure he doesn't die in this one, or that's going to start mentally affecting him. Born and bred on Merseyside, second gen Liverpool Irish. You love it. I'm sure you have been loving it this last half a dozen years or so. You have been entertained, haven't you? Some badass memories made for you if you're a Liverpool supporter over the last lot of years. Right. Go, go, go. One more time. One to go at the end of this one. Oh. Oh, Stephen, you've given him a sniff, have you? Oh yes, we're going to have to go defensive. Big slow car on the apex there, he get the cut back. It was there for him. He got himself a sexy nose. Big brave one round the outside, big brave one round the outside. The boss is demanding it. Oh, oh, oh. Oh! Oh! Unlucky. Hitting the back of him. Might have got a bit more drive there. Go on the Sirocco. Go on the Sirocco. Go, go, go! Oh! Oh, the Sirocco. Get in there. Stole it. The Kaj is in the house. Thanks for hopping in, Kaj. And or half decent wee race. Thank you, thank you. That Sirocco is too OP. They need to nerf that shit, says Mohammed. It allows me, it allows humble people like me to give you a race, Mohammed. Makes me feel a wee bit fast sometimes. Oh, you're alright, no problem. No problem. Congratulations. Thank you, Jerry. Hugh's beautiful racing. Hugh thought it is nice when you're racing with a wee bunch. Whenever you're doing the dailies and you meet wee people who are starting all around you. It doesn't take long, like, for a couple of friend requests here and there, or else a couple of nice races, and all of a sudden it's very clean, and then all of a sudden you'll get a new guy hopping into the middle of 4 or 5 guys who have had half a dozen clean races in a row, and everyone's like, oh, who the fuck's this? Who's this? I wonder what he's gonna drive like. Thank you, Wind. Kaj is practicing for tomorrow. Race C, no doubt. All you boys will be. It's pretty popular in Catalonia on this game as well, isn't it? Anytime it's on as a daily, it's usually pretty popular. So I'll probably be left on my own in race B next week. I was using your ghost catch, I think so was, to try and improve this lap time. I'm not a fan of Catalonia. I haven't tried it. I've never done a race on it, I don't think, here. Well, sorry, I've never drove on it in this game without crashing in the chicane. And I've never raced on it many times at all. Maybe once or twice in fun lobbies. And I know the track like from other Formula 1 games and all the way years ago, but the chicane in this game is unreliable. And in order to get a good lap, you seem to have to take the risk and go for that chunk. Kashi means, are you free on the 20th of February? Is that cars? When you're doing something for your birthday, cars, on the 20th? Is JJ still in the chat? JJ, what are you doing on your birthday? Don't tell us you're doing FIA. If you're doing FIA, you should stream that shit. Everybody singing. JJ is there. What's your plans on Wednesday? Wednesday's your birthday, isn't it? Is there anything you would like me to do? Or have you got plans? Are you going out with a family or what? If there's something you would like me to do in terms of stream wise or something, let me know. I'm sure we could arrange something. He doesn't know what he's doing. Make sure you check your chest for hairs when you wake up on Wednesday. And your armpits. Just have a quick look and see if there's any hairs there. McDonald's, surely yes. I would be surprised if there wasn't a McDonald's on his birthday. And ice cream, Jerry. I reckon there'll be ice cream going there as well. He likes a chocolate chip ice cream, doesn't he? 18 in the house as well. It tells me 9 on my laptop. Yes, I need to keep an eye on TV. Thank you very much, anyone who's hopped in. Nice to see. We've had half decent numbers. And apologies, we're a bit quieter than normal. We're absolutely shattered. We done an all-nighter last night. No way, I hear you think to yourself. At your age, you couldn't have done an all-nighter. I did. Like a young pup. Tim's off skate, no problem, Tim. Have a good one. Pleasure as always, sir. Have a good one. Hit the like button on the way out, guys. Thank you, Tim. Gentleman. Take care. Everybody singing the blues. Everybody singing the blues. What are you doing yourself, Flash? You thinking of getting on later on, maybe for some time trial, or are you done with time trial for this week? And I heard you saying you might do Sardinia next week as well. Or tomorrow, it's tomorrow. I'll have to bounce in and out over tomorrow and get myself a half decent lap time on race B, because it's group 3. The last time it was group 4, but it was a lot of fun in group 4. I suspected a little bit, a wee bit carnagey in group 3. But if you get a good qualifying time and start up there, the first 3 or 4 boys will be all very nice, we sure, no doubt. Yeah, tonight. And what about your video? How close is your video to be being released? Everybody singing the blues. It's about 95% complete. I'm looking forward to it. You've a lot to live up to. You've a lot to live up to. Your last few videos. You've set the bar high for yourself. And I read in the comments in one of my streams that I missed at the time that Super GT commented or tweeted you or something. I don't know how Twitch works or what, but tell me more about that story. Mr. GT himself tweeted something at you. What did he tweet? Almost ready for another one. Everybody singing the blues. Damien and Mohammed was back again, and the other guy was back again. So the top 4 all going to be nice and clean. You should get to Twitter and Discord. I know I am. I'm going to get Discord back. I just haven't got around to it yet. So I will, but you made a tweet to show appreciation for those who came into your stream saying support amazing, etc. Which it is, and he responded with some very nice words. The Irene was unstoppable last night. He had a lump in his throat, guys. He had a lump in his throat. I had a bit of a red face when he jumped into my stream. I had a bit of a red face. I tried my best to sing the man a wee song I had, but didn't even finish that song. I ended up a bit self-conscious halfway through the song. At the start of the second verse, all of a sudden I started thinking to myself, oh no, what have I done? Oh. Arkies is in the house. Hello Arkies, thanks for hopping in. We've had a good day at this here the day. I'm not sure what I started off on with my DR ratings the day, but we should hopefully be on the mend with our main account. With a good fun week coming up next week. And the 2 accounts hopefully sitting pretty close. 17 in the house, thank you very much. Right, can we steal another win? Number 3 on the door. It would be lovely to steal another win. Oh, missed a gear as well. We're trying our best, but missed to start this one up. Oh, the death chicane takes Damien for the 2nd time. Don't do it on me, Muhammad. Don't do it on me. Get back here. I'm coming back now. Race B more than likely. Sardinia one, I'm not sure what race A is, Arkies, but I'll definitely do the Sardinia one. Last lap. Was there anything to be had? Good drive, Mohammed. Good race. Nothing to be had. Is Mo in the Lancer? Not sure what he is. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Is that the Lancer? The Atenza. The Atenza. We should have knew that. He loves that Atenza. Ray says Laguna Seca. Not a huge fan of Laguna Seca. N100. Oh, if it's an MX-5 race, then we might try it. We love the MX-5. Just need to learn the flow on the track. I don't know how to do it, but just do it so well. I think I'm getting close. I'm getting close to my last one or two races maybe. Might make this my last. We'll see. Get myself a wee cup of tea on. You can try the Lancer, but it's way too slow. You like that Atenza, don't you? I think and in fact no, it was the Group 3 Atenza. I think there was a new one a few months ago. It felt pretty nice. I'd hardly believe it when I heard the news today. I had to come and get it straight from you. What did you do your qualifying in, Mohammed? Did you do that stuff in the Sirocco? No, you done your qualifying in the Atenza. $51 people had now settled up on the friends list. Real big trouble was still at the bottom of it in a McGann. Top 40 started with Rye. Cars was in the top 37. Glasgow's in the top 35. Neil's 33rd. Top 30 is Rooster Tim. Top 20. Darn, clinging on to the top 20 at the moment. As is Craig. Turbo's there. Damo with top 14. There's that old guy we added. Yeah, I just seen that. She said to me, go steady on me. Won't you tell me what the wise man said when they came down from heaven? Smoked 9 till 7. All the shit that they could find, but they well, I smoke and I fish, but not near enough to satisfy an itch of a girl. Understand, I need something to do with my hands. I don't work on a car, and I'm as bad at pool as I am at throwing darts and golf. Not a fan, but I need something to do with my hands. So maybe I could stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, baby, here I am. Marky says, so now I have recorded a whole new piece of music for my GT Sport farewell video. A Sunday afternoon and night well spent. Look forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to flashing the next video as well. Muhammad is going to give the Lancer a try for his last race. Hopefully it feels all awkward and weird for you in the first corner and you're very nervous in the chicane and maybe die in the chicane, or else just die in a nice sort of way where I can just drive past you and drop the slipstream and get a nice wee easy win for my last one. That would be great. Thank you, Muhammad. Something to do with my hands, so maybe I could stick 'em in your pockets, run 'em through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, baby, here I am, and I need something to do with my hands. What is it? Scotty sending all sorts of good karma in Muhammad's direction. Yes, definitely. I flashed my lights at him earlier. So I did. Before we were streaming. Whenever he hopped in. I had 3 races with him before I started the stream. 4 races with him, I think, maybe. Might even be more. But in one of the first ones, I flashed my lights at him twice through the death chicane. I thought to myself, let's see what he's made of. But he was alright. He handled that stuff like a boss. A Norbot in the chat. Church Shepherd. They've some names as well, them bats, haven't they? They're just like ordinary names and all now. Nearly there, boys. Just over 40 seconds. And I'm gonna get myself a cup of tea on after that. JJ has sorted out the shepherd. Thank you. Why have we not had your company today, JJ, in any of the races? Here we go, one more time. Top 5, all nice friendly guys. The dad bod racing was in a few races earlier on I was doing. In fact, he'd probably tell us that he's live on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. You don't know, race B is boring. I've been enjoying it. I mean, so I have a lot more than race C. Toyota Sean says hello as well. Hello, Toyota Sean, where are you? Thank you, Jack. You love race B. It's stand for the race boom, which is right up your alley. I think he might have heard the rumours that I improved my pace in qualifying, and he's maybe looked at my rankings, my DR, and thought to himself, oh, Scotty's a bit fast at this combination now, you know, even faster than what he was the last time I was racing him. Oh, excuse me. Flash them lights. Number 3 on the door, so first or second we would like, or at least third. Damien has died twice in the chicane. The crowd were all wondering, was it going to happen to the man again? I'm going to even flash my lights in the first lap at them. I needed a wee stop of the brakes as well, or I'd have been into the wall. Top 5 breakaway. Oh, oh. Oh. Sexy car there. Sexy car there. Sorry. Don't want to give it up. He didn't want to give it up here. Oh. Still all there, still all there. Come on, good corner. After with the fences. Still a chance for it. Nice run through the chicane for us. Opening up the old 2 for the price of 1 lunge up the inside. Leave enough room for 2 cars on the outside. Need to get a poor run. Oh, what a race, what a race. 5 of them. Oh, sorry. That's me being... I think there's no one behind me. Sweeping over in front of them. Pure awareness from ourselves. That was a nice race. Nothing in it between all 5 of us. Mohammed, congratulations, sir. Nice race, boys. Nice and clean between all of us. Something to do with my hands. So maybe I could stick them in your pockets, running through your hair, and we can get to rocking. There you are, baby, here I am. And I need something to do with my hands. Oh. Yes, I enjoyed that one. That was real nice. Scotty, I can't lie, that lunge was not very professional. I thought we made it work. It was legal. It was definitely legal. So it was, Muhammad. And you can't, I can't have top notchers like you thinking that I'm never going to send it on you. If you get too comfortable thinking we're too nice, then we're doing something wrong. We'll have to keep you on your toes. We would have apologised if we had pushed anyone off. For sure. It definitely slowed down the pace. Anyway, it is 11:15. I'm going to make myself a wee cup of tea and throw something in the oven for myself. Close stuff it was. I enjoyed that. It was a badass race, so it was. Had to go for it. Anyway, gentlemen, thank you very much. Anyone who's hopped in throughout the stream, a bit, not as much energy in me today. I'm shattered, so I'll hopefully be back. There's no sense me even getting excited. I was about to say there Monday night, tomorrow night, but sure, it's race B, and everyone will be on race C at Catalonia, so I'll be lonely in race B, more than likely if I do get on, but I'll definitely try and set myself a wee lap time at least. Pleasure, as always, take care, and we'll catch us on the flip side, lads.